So, dear 10th standard students, very good morning and warm welcome. As of now, we are going through the geography, and last we have completed the chapter number 3 of geography, that is India climate. So, from today onwards, we will start with the chapter 4, that is the India soils. Means we will be learning about the soils of India. Okay. Before we will start, we will do one thing. What is the meaning of soil? What is soil and what is its importance? That we should cope up. Okay. So the soil is an important natural resource of India. Soil is a natural resource of all the country. Soil is always a natural resource. So soil is an important natural resources of India, as agriculture is the main occupation of India. Agriculture, it is not possible to do the agriculture without the help of soil. Okay, so soil is an important natural resources of India, as agriculture is the main occupation of India. Okay, soil is the, what is soil? Soil is the thin surface layer of the earth comprising of minerals and organic substances. Soil is mixed with several things. Okay, soil is the thin uppermost layer or surface layer of the earth comprising of minerals and organic substances. Now you have the idea of what is soil, what is the meaning of soil. Okay, everybody knows it then also. Now we will go for the types of soil. India is a country, is a vast country where wherever you will go, you will be getting different types of soil. It is not that what the soil we are having in Karnataka, even in Karnataka also different types of soils are there. Okay, what the soil you are having in your Vijaypura, it is different in other parts of this one, Karnataka. Okay, so it varies. Soil formation of India is mainly related to the parent rock, relief, climate and natural vegetation. There are wide variety of soil in India. There are wide variety of soil in India. The variety of soils in India are as follows. How many types of soils are there in India? There are 6 types of soils. Okay. So, what are they? Alluvial soil, black soil, red soil. Red soil is the soil what your Vijaypura is having. Okay. And then laterite soil, then desert soil and mountain soil. Okay. These are the 6 types of soil which are widely varied in India, and we will be getting these 6 types of soils in India. Now coming to the first one, that is alluvial soil. What is this soil? Okay, alluvial soil. The soil that are composed of alluvium are called alluvial soil. Alluvium is a type of mineral. Okay, the soil that are composed of alluvium are called alluvial soil. They are formed from the sediment deposited by the rivers and by the sea waves. Okay, they are mostly found in the coastal part. Okay, not only coastal part, the river part also. Okay, coastal part means the part which is very nearer to sea. Here the places which are nearer to rivers also, there only you can get this alluvial soil. How it becomes alluvial soil? With the mixture of alluvium. They are formed from the sediments deposited by the rivers. Rivers is carrying the water. No, in water there are several types of sediments are there, means materials. They are getting deposited by the side. Like that only this alluvial soil are formed. They are found extensively and contribute greatly to the development of agriculture in our country. These type of soils are very fertile and they are very good for your agriculture. So this type of soil are found extensively, it's not rare, okay, very vast place are having this alluvial soil and contribute greatly to the development of agriculture in our country. For the development of the agriculture of our country, this alluvial soil is mainly required. They cover an area of 15 lakh square kilometer. All total of 15 lakh square kilometer of our country is having alluvial soil. Crops mainly grown on these type of soils are wheat, paddy, sugarcane, cotton and jute, which are the main food for us to eat. The Indo-Gangetic plain and coastal plain is having this type of soil with fertile land for agriculture. Indo-Gangetic plain means the place which is nearer to Ganga river. Ganga river, you all people know, it comes from Himalaya. It's a very long river, and by the side of that Ganga river, this type of alluvial soils are available. Now going to the next one, that is the black soil. Black soil means it is black in color. Okay. Black soil is also known as Regur or black cotton soil. Okay. This is best suited for black cotton cultivation. This is suited for black cotton cultivation. Okay. Black cottons are very much available. This soil is very good for black cotton cultivation. They are derived from basalt salt. Basalt rock. Okay, basalt is a type of rock which get weathered, means it breaks up and mix with the soil, and then we get this type of black soil. They are dark grey to black in color. Always you can understand black soil means they will be dark grey or black in color with high clay content. They can remain moisture for many days. The type of soil it is that they can retain the moisture for several days. It is rich in aluminium, magnesium and oxides of iron, so it is black in color. Oxides of iron, so it is black in color, but it is rich in aluminium, magnesium. These are the minerals which mineral content we can found in black soil. It is rich in soil nutrients. Minerals are there means you can grow crops more easily. It is rich in soil nutrients, so it is best suited for the cultivation of cotton, sugarcane, jowar, maize, pulses, wheat, chili, onion, sunflower, etc. So these are the crops which we can do cultivation in this type of black soil. What are they? Cotton, sugarcane, jowar, maize, pulses, wheat, chili, onion, sugarcane, etc. You have to memorize, name 2 crops which are available or which we can cultivate in black soil. 2 at least you have to tell, not 2. Mainly this type of things in 3 number question also it is coming. So you have to remember at least of 3. Okay. This type of soil is largely found in, now where it is found? This type of soil is largely found in the Deccan basalt trap region, including Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh, parts of Telangana, north part of Karnataka. Okay, north part of Karnataka, south part, we are in the south part, here it is red soil. Okay, and the north part is having the black soil. Okay, parts of Gujarat and Tamil Nadu. Now they occupy about 5.46 lakh square kilometer in India. See, black soil means what? It is named as Regur or black cotton soil. Okay, then you have to understand this thing, that what are the main crops we can cultivate in this land. Okay, in this soil, and then which are the parts of our country where this soil is available. These 3 you must and should have to remember. Now the next is the red soil. From the name only you can understand this is red in color, but why that we will discuss. This type of soil is formed from the weathering off. Weathering means breaking off. Okay, granite, genesis and other crystalline rock. Okay, this type of rocks goes weathered or break down and it mix with the soil, and then the soil gets an identity. It contains iron oxide, so it is red in color. See, this red soil is there. No, why it is red? Red oxide. Even we use red oxide we use red oxide to color. Okay, why it is there? Because it contains iron oxide, and due to the presence of iron oxide, it is red in color. Okay, red soil, I am telling you one more time, your Vijaypura area, this southern part of Karnataka is having red soil. Okay, it contains iron oxide, so it is red in color. It is rich in minerals. What are the minerals? Iron, lime and salt, but contains less amount of humus. Humus is organic or inorganic fertilizer. Okay, capacity for moisture retention is less. Unlike black soil can retain the moisture, but this red soil, no, they can't retain the moisture. Okay, this red soil covers a vast area of about 5.2 lakh square kilometer. They are found in Tamil Nadu. See, southern Karnataka, parts of Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh, Kerala, Goa, Bihar, Odisha, Uttar Pradesh, Assam, Manipur, Nagaland, West Bengal, etc. These are the states where we can see this red soil. Okay, these are the states you have to memorize. Red soil are ideal for cultivation of what are the crops we can cultivate? Ragi, millets, groundnut, tobacco and potato and banana, etc. So these are the things you have to remember, in which soil, which crops we can cultivate. Variety of crops can be grown in this soil if there are irrigation facility. If irrigation facility is there, because it can't retain its moisture, so it needs every time the water. So if irrigation facility is there, we can cultivate enormous and variety of crops in this soil. Okay, so we will go in the next video, we will go with these three soils. Okay, thank you.